All right, guys, welcome back to part 2. We're out here in beautiful Arizona playing the Troon Monument course out here. Just having a great time with a couple awesome guests. We're on a par 3 here. Hole number 7 is about 200 yards. As you can see, there's just not a lot of room to miss up there. It looks like a pretty small green and huge bunker up there on the left-hand side. The wind is pretty calm right now, but for most of the day, it's been into us. So see if we can find the green here and make a birdie. He had a great shot there. Started up at the right side of the green with a nice drawback. And looks like he got it over. Should be on the dance floor. Nice shot, dude.
Marco started it just left of the pin. It's kind of hanging there. It's not quite turning over, but I think distance control is good. So should be right in front. Bunker on the left. Chelsea started at the pin with a little draw.
Sorry.
And left side of the green. Good shot. Oh, Paige took this right at the pin. Looks really good.
Ooh,
landed right next to it, and we'll see where it ends up. Great shot. Okay, looks like Marco pushed his a little bit to the left. He's in this bunker. It's pretty tough. He's got like a little 4-foot lip right here. And looks like Chelsea is just on the fringe, pin high. Paige flew the pin, almost nipped it, and she's got about 12 feet left, and I'm a little bit long, and I got about 20 feet left. Oh, what a golf shot that was. That's pretty much all he could do right there. He's got like 8 feet left.
Hold a good man down, that's exactly right.
That's great.
So Chelsea, where are you from?
So originally from Philadelphia, go Eagles, but grew up in the Sarasota Bradenton area, going to the Sports Academy IMG, and trained under David Ledbetter there, and then graduated and went to the University of Michigan, where I played all 4 years there.
Awesome. All right, we're on hole number 8. It's par 4. It's normally 408, but the back tees are closed, so we're going to play them up. It's about 350 yards, and looks like it's a pretty good fairway. I think we're just going to lay up with the 3-wood and play it safe here.
Beauty. Yeah. I'll see you up there right next to each other. Ball. Why don't you two talk us through that strategy? There's a strategy there.
We had some team strategy there. So this is a shorter par 4, 303 from our tee box. So I went ahead and laid up, hit my 180 club. So then Paige absolutely bombed a driver. So now she's gonna have a short little wedge in and get us our birdie.
Good play. It's a veteran move. Chelsea's back there. She hit her 180 club, laid it up to perfection. See if she can put some pressure on. Caught that a little heavy. It's gonna be a little bit short. Okay, so Coach and I are up here. Both hit it through the fairway, but Coach is sitting pretty. He's got about 90 yards left. What are you doing?
90 yards, just gonna hit my 60 degree and hopefully get it close.
Hit that B-ski high. This looks good. Oh, just a tiny bit short. All right, guys, I got about the same yardage as Coach. I'm gonna just hit the lob wedge full, go right at this bad boy.
Big Cat hit this right at the pin. If it's enough, it should be good. Oh no, he came up shy too. I think it's playing a little heavier than we think.
All right, Paige just hit one. Middle of the green, kind of rolled out. She's gonna have about a 20-25 footer for her birdie. She caught that a little heavy, but she's gonna get a nice bounce off that hill on the green, and that worked out really nicely. Coach and I both ended up short here. I don't know if we misshot it or we just didn't hit good shots, but both of us are gonna have to chip here and see if we can get up and down.
All right, we got a touchy little chip. It's gotta hit it, landed on the green with a little bit of spin and let it trickle out. Oh, he caught that heavy.
He just sniffed it. Yeah. They got so nervous there.
Good putt. All right, he pushed that a little bit. All right, we pushed on that one, right?
Yep, another pushy. Hole number 9 here, par 5, 500 and something yards. Playing slightly uphill, as you guys can kind of see, and the fairway bunkers, I don't know if there are any up there that are reachable for us from all the way back here. So it looks like a pretty wide open fairway for us. So if we can just let the big dog eat, take a rip on up there, and see if we can get home in 2.
Got it, coach? All right, Big Cat didn't even look at the yardage. He just says he's going for it. Pulls out the 3-wood.
Yeah, I mean, these girls are about 100 yards in front of us, so you know, just got to get out there and hopefully make a birdie on this hole. I'm gonna just try to swing nice and smooth on this one. It's probably about 260 or so, but it is a tiny bit downwind, so just gonna aim right at the middle of the green. If it fades a little bit, it should be all right.
I took it right at the pin. It's fading over just a little bit, but I think it's gonna be in a great position. Yeah, right in front. Good shot.
All right, coach is over here on the right side. 3-wood in his hand. What are we thinking?
I'm just gonna take a page out of the Big Cat's book right there and just pull out 3-wood. Not even shoot the yardage, but we got about the same, about 65.
I started that right, kind of blocked it. It is turning back over. It's probably gonna be on the rough on the right-hand side of the green here.
After a great drive. Yes. Found the middle of the fairway again, but have a long shot in, so about 200. The pin looks pretty much in the middle, so a little downwind, so I'm just gonna give it a rip and get up there.
Over?
Oh yeah, I think it's just a little short.
Perfect. Good shot.
So walking up to Paige's drive because she bombs it past everybody. Absolutely crushed it in the middle of the drive, or in the middle of the fairway. Couldn't be more perfect. Great shot. Right at the pin.
A little short, but
that's all right.
All right, so I was just a little bit short here. Probably got about a little 30-yarder coming up the hill. These fairways are all really moist, so the ball is not rolling out. Paige ended up just in front of the green right here. It's got a pretty straightforward chip. Chelsea ended up just in front of that bunker. Again, it's kind of going over the corner of that bunker. And then we got the green right there. And then Mike is just over on the right-hand side of the bunker.
All right, good golf shot. It's probably got about 10, 11 feet left.
Oh, she went high with it. And just came up a little bit short. Mike judged that pretty nicely coming from up that hill.
Good shot.
Ooh, little bank shot. A little bank shot.
Great shot.
Okay, well, Paige is in for a birdie, so that is good. Nice roll.
Oh! Don't call it a comeback.
All right, that wasn't so good.
Now we have to answer
yeah.
truth, and you guys have to pick between truth or dare.
What's the question, Coach? Let's see.
What's the highest round you've ever shot?
In the tournament?
Yeah.
I shot 113 in my very first 18-hole tournament. My mom thought it'd be a great idea after playing for only 6 months to enter me in a nationally ranked tournament because she had no idea. And it was 2 18 holes. The first day I shot a 98 and was like pumped, and then I shot 113. Thanks,
We
Mom.
all know the feeling though.
Yeah, I mean, I think when I was younger, I definitely had some high 100 rounds, but one of my most memorable, highest rounds was in college. We were playing a 36-hole day, started out the day shooting 97, and then same course, same day, shot 72. So that's golf for you.
Yep.
Who is your least favorite guest you've had on the show?
All right, so this is
him
a tough question, but we're going to be honest with you guys. We don't want to put anyone on blast, but she did ask it. So, and you guys have heard us mention this name a few times probably in the comments, and it was Be Better Golf, Brendan. And the reason that we didn't like him was he called me his camera guy, like right off the bat out there, and didn't really appreciate that. You know, we tried to make the best that we could out of the situation, but we just didn't really vibe with him right off the bat, and felt kind of weird out there. And yeah, called me a camera guy a couple times, and I didn't really like that. So yeah, that was the worst collab.
Okay, this is hole number 10. It's a par 4, it's 395 yards. Looks like it's straight up the hill. Not a whole lot of movement, but there is trash on both sides. So got to hit one down the middle here.
Oh yeah, talk about that guy a little bit more.
Push that drive pretty far to the right. I've got 112 playing about 117, a little bit uphill. Greens are kind of firm, so I'm going to try and land it right in front and let it run out.
You started this right at the flag with a little bit of a draw. This looks really good. Yep, should be up there. Nice shot.
So Chelsea lucked out. She is in the grass.
I'm like right in the tongue of this bunker. 115, a little uphill. This rough is pretty thick. And I learned earlier that it's definitely going to grab my club, so I'm just going to try and chop one out there and get on the green.
Right in between the bunkers. And I didn't see where it ended up. All right, so it looks like Paige outdrove Marco on this by about a yard. So.
Closest two for $5?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, she's in. Got about the same yardage that Mike had, about 117 or so. I'm going to hit the same club, approach wedge, choke down a tiny bit, go for the make.
All right, Marco took it at the pin with a nice draw. Okay, it's on the left side. I think it's on, but
111 uphill. Ground's a little bit wet, but it's downwind, so I'm just going to play the number and try to sweep it a little bit more, just so I don't hit it fat with the wet ground.
oh, she hit this one right at the pin. Nice little knockdown. And looks long, but it could have ran out a little bit. Greens are kind of firm, so I don't know if she's on. All right, looks like Paige went a little bit long right there, and Marco, I think, got the $5, so the ladies are down 10 overall. Or is this Callaway? All right, let me retract that. All right, so Marco went a little bit long right here, and Paige is the one that's close. So the girl, well, Paige is up 5, and I'm up 5 right now. All right, so I ended up just a little bit past Paige right here, and we're gonna give her a read. And then looks like Chelsea ended up just right in the front fringe, and she's got about 25, maybe 30 yards coming up the hill. All right, that landed pretty firm. So she's got about the same putt as we do.
All right, now this is a beautiful hole. 512 yards, par 5. As you can see, you got to thread the needle here a little bit off the tee box, and then I'm sure the fairway opens up a little bit on the right. I don't see a bunker on the left, so there might be one on the right. Not too sure, but it's all going uphill, and I think the hole is turning a little bit to the left, so good drive is very important here.
right, I pulled that drive pretty hard to the left. I'm kind of forgetting to use my legs right here, so hopefully on the next drive I remember and use those legs a little bit. We got 283 left. We're just gonna lay up with a little 5-iron and keep it in play right here.
Hit a good shot out of there. Nice draw, headed right up the middle of the fairway. Perfection.
Well, he executed to perfection right there, folks. We should probably be right next to each other, and we got a little wedge going in.
Great drive.
Thanks. So par 5 uphill, 160 to carry the bunker on the right. So I'm just gonna aim just a little left of that and just hit a good shot up there.
Perfect. Yeah, great shot. That's perfect.
All right, Paige, now you can go for it. So it is a beautiful day out here. We are on hole 11. We are still 1 down to the boys, but the girls are making a comeback. I'm currently walking up to Paige's driver because she absolutely crushed it. Par 5, got about 230 left, and she's gonna go for it.
She can. Because it's so uphill and it's all carry, and I just don't carry my 3-wood that far. But with it being a little wet out here today, so we'll see.
Looks like Paige took out 3-wood and just pumped it down the left side.
Absolutely smoked it.
I
Great shot,
took
Paige.
up the right side, but I pulled it. But I think it worked out because I ended up hitting it obviously farther when you pull it. But missed the bunker, so we're good.
Perfect. Let's go. Get up and down.
We got Daniel in that one. What's up, Daniel?
So Chelsea's getting a yardage right now. She hit it perfect, laid it up exactly where you want to be.
So I've got 119 to the pin, a little uphill. Can't see too much of the pin, so I'm just gonna give it a go.
Chelsea hit a pretty nice shot there, headed up for the right middle of the green. Excuse me, that was over the flagstick, just a little bit deep.
All right, I have 105. I'm just gonna hit a hard 60-degree wedge, and hopefully it bounces up and rolls out.
He took an absolutely monster divot there. I don't know if he caught it heavy or not, but it was headed up a little bit left to the flagstick, and we'll see where that ended up. That was a big boy divot.
That was a terrible swing. Dropped my head, dropped my hands, and equals a fat 60-degree wedge.
All right, laid it up here to a good spot. I got about 60 yards left. Gonna hit the lob wedge and just try to get this close. Looks like Paige is on the green, I think in 2, so I need to hit a good one on here.
All right, he hit it just left of the pin with some sauce on it right there. And boy, was that good. He's probably got about 4 feet left.
Paige played a little flop shot there. Playing pretty aggressive and just a little bit long, but pretty good. So Mike and I are both under the flagstick. I got about a 5-footer. He's got about a 10-footer. And then Chelsea went a tiny bit long with hers. She's right on that downhill slope, and everything's feeding away from her. It's gonna be a touchy shot. Oh, she judged that to perfection. Very nicely done.
Oh, I thought you had that.
Great putt.
Nice 4, good birdie. Well done.
Can't keep a good man down.
Just wedging them to death.
Yeah. Another truth or dare coming up for you guys.
We're gonna love.
What's it gonna be?
You know what? I'm gonna go with the dare.
Ooh.
I think that was a mistake.
I know.
All
I
right.
think we have to do at least one dare.
Okay.
She went for the dare, and we're gonna take the putter out of your bag.
Oh.
Okay. My husband been working anyway.
So is that for both of us?
That's for both of you.
Okay.
It's a team deal, yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
Well, good luck, ladies. All right, so we're on hole number 12. It's a par 4, it's 415 yards. Another really tough driving hole right here. You've got trash on both sides and some bunkers out there. So we just got to hit one down the middle here and try and make a par and get out of here with another win.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Great
swing.
job.
We're going for the first time in March, and I'm so excited. So we have a friend getting married there, and her reception is going to be in the country. So
That
it's
is so cool.
I'll give you a free drop.
fairway finally. Got 173. I'm just gonna hit a smooth 7-iron and take it right at the flag.
Coach just kind of skivvied one up there, and he'll be laying this one up in the fairway.
All right, Marco hit a really good drive right here.
All right, got 160 left. I'm gonna just hit an 8-iron, go right at this flag stake, and see if we can go back to back.
Marco caught that a little thin, pushed it to the left, heading towards that bunker. Oh, he flew it, okay. Might be right next to the green. All right, good drive, Paige. What do you got left?
I have 117, looks like a back pin. I've been kind of flying this a bit long today, so I'm gonna hit more of a knockdown 9-iron, just so I can control the flight a little bit more.
She took it right at the pin, knocked it down to perfection. Looks really good. Looks like it's gonna be close. Yep, she said it's gonna be good. All right, Chelsea, good drive. What do you got left?
So I've got about 110. The pin looks a little back, so just I have a wedge in my hand, so I'm just gonna hit a little nice easy wedge and try to get it close.
She started it just right of the pin. It is drawn over, but it's kind of hanging there. But distance control looks pretty good, so should be about 15, 20 feet.
Paige hit a great shot in there. She's got like a 5-footer, but she cannot use the putter. Chelsea's here on the green, probably about a 20-footer or so. And Coach is back there in the fairway. It looks like he's got the 64 in his hand, going for a Dunkarooski. He hit that nicely. All right, good shot.
All right, so he's kind of on this little grassy island right here, and he's got about 40 feet to work with, and it's all kind of, you know, fading away, going downhill from him. So he's gonna put a little spin on this and let it run out. Okay, he's got about 10 feet left.
Good putt.
All right, good 4. Girls won that one.
You guys have to do truth or dare. I think
Oh,
you
we
guys
won
have
that
to do
one?
a dare.
Wait, we won that one? With our wedges, with the no putters?
With the no putters, they won. Paige made par, and so did Chelsea. Good 2 putts. Good shot in there.
Truth or dare?
I'll let you.
Coach, what are you feeling?
I guess we should do a dare.
Yeah, let's
Yep.
do it.
Okay. Okay.
You have to use each other's clubs on the next hole.
I knew it.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
dang it.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching part 2. I hope you've had a great time watching so far. We're having a blast out here, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also check out more content on my YouTube channel. It's under my full name, Paige Spiranak, and
Follow me on Instagram at Chelsea or CL Pezzola. And don't forget to check out the awesome giveaway below.
gotta keep tuned for part 3. See if we're gonna make our epic comeback. Thanks for watching.